Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Last Oasis. Get the name of the game right, mate. It's too late to be streaming. We've been doing it all day. Last Oasis. I do like the I like the logo. They've done a good job with the logo. I kind of like that. It reminds me of Horizon Zero Dawn. It's nothing like Horizon Zero Dawn, but it reminds me of it. I don't know what happened there. Twitch disconnected me again. I was there and then I wasn't there. It's Twitch. Twitch doesn't like me at the minute. Let's get rid of all that nonsense. Servers will be shutting down 7 hours before the game release tomorrow. Oh yeah, I think whatever happens today, we have to start again. Right, let's have a look at this nonsense thing. You're right, Conrad. Hello, Advina. Good evening. Good evening. Well, I don't know about that, Luna. The gentleman is online, sir. You're right, Chantal. How you doing? Lost Oasis. What are those? It's the Oasis. Are you being paid to play this? No, I'm not actually. No. Noise. Is it Noise? Noise.gg? I don't know. I don't get paid for it, but I don't have to pay for it. Let's put it that way. So I thought I know a lot of you were talking about it earlier today. I only have a 10-hour window. I think I don't know if I get to keep it after that, but I have to do this stream within 10 hours. Otherwise, I guess my noise.gg account gets a strike against it for taking the game but not doing what I promised to do. So I have to stream it for 2 hours. So we're stuck here till 8:30, whatever happens. 2 hours of my life just because you lot were talking about it in chat today. Yeah, we're allowed to say whatever we want as far as I know, Hashi, because I don't get paid for it. So regardless. Yeah, no, Twitch disconnected me, Doc. Yeah, no, it's happened a couple of times this week. It's because I was on the Frankfurt server, and it's to be honest, Frankfurt's quite often thrown me off. It normally does it right at the start of the stream, but it's also the most stable ingested server at the minute. So. Yeah, the music's quite nice, isn't it, Chantal? Yeah, I noticed that actually when I was just beating it up earlier. You're right, waffle. Right. You never know. We could have a new Survive the Nights, right? You never know. Right, we've got North American, Europe, and Asia. Join random or an Oasis list. Cradle 1, Cradle 2, Cradle 3. They're all spacious. Well, let's go for 1. Do we have a randomized one? Let's have a look at some random. Damn, that is some ugly ass hair, bro. Jesus. Jesus, boys. Oh, dashing, sir. Dashing. Let's just go through this so we can have in time. That's heads, isn't it? Right, let's go for you. So let's have a big do. Let's have a big shaggy beard. Oh, look at that. Hair colour. Should we go for Grumble Greybeard? Or we'll go for old Ginge Doc. We'll have. Oh gosh, they're all terrible. Then we'll go for that. Eye colour green. Clothing colour. Why is that? Oh, I guess it's going to be desert based, isn't it? So we'll go for a kind of desert orange and body detail. No scars. No, God, let's have some battle scars for a change. That we've been mauled by a saber-toothed cat or something. Head detail. Let's have a big straight across his face. There you go. Bish bash bosh, off you go. Are you sure you want to be named Grumble? Ooh, I don't know about that. Position 1. Oh, it's like sim racing. I don't think it's got guns in it, Sadie, so I'll see you tomorrow for the Minecraft stream that hasn't got guns in it as well. How you doing, Sadie? Oh, blimey, we've got an intro. One day lasts a year. The last of humanity must run from a burning sun, forever living in the twilight. As a rite of passage, every nomad must learn to survive.
Do you remember what I have told you? If you find your trousers full of sand, you've landed in the wastes. Now shake it off and begin moving. The sun is near.
My pants are full of sand.
Consume this place.
We're lost in the Oasis
You have
dock.
spent your entire life rowing the flotilla, and now you have paid your debt. You will be taken to a pit in the wastes. Survive and return to me.
Why is the
I
text
have more
all
to
like
tell
that? Is it like a newspaper? New journey. That font is something else, isn't it? Left alone in the desert, you need a weapon to fight off the wildlife and hostile nomads. Gather wood from the ground, gather some fiber from the bushes, and craft a what? A beat? I gotta beat my stick, lads. God blimey. Get some wood. Wood. Bushes. Let's get some more wood. Gold and wood. Give me the wood. Let me get some more wood. Alright, I need some more bushes, bros. There's a bush over there. What's that over there? Why does he run so weird? Look, he runs really weird. It's like he's putting loads of effort in, but getting nowhere. Check him out. See, that looks alright, yeah? Check it out. Crank it up a gear, mate. Go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, let's grab... You like... Terry was brilliant, wasn't he? What did you think of Terry earlier, Advina? Ooh. Level up. Stat points. Craft a beating stick in the crafting. You see. Weapons? A beat stick. The fastest way to dispatch a rupee. A rupee? I've got 31 out of 7 wood, some fibre. Crap.
Chew the cactus when you cannot find water. The taste is not so sweet. More like a bum rag.
A bum rag? Drag and drop. I'm going to assume I need to put that in slot 1, am I? See if I can use my... Right. Got like a default controller thing going on. Alright, so I've got a stick. Got a big stick. Can I pick up stones as well? Right. What am I doing? Staying hydrated in the desert is essential. So according to this, fruits and other plants will keep you alive. Harvest cactus flesh from cacti. Cacti over there, I think. How do I harvest it? So I just beat it with a beating stick? What's that over there? What's that? What's that there? There's something there, dudes. What is that? There's a thing here, look. God, it's really hard to make out. What is it? Oh, Jesus balls. What is that? It was a chimp or something. Later. Oh, God. Wait! 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 Yeah! God, Jesus balls! Oh, that's a rupee. Oh, that's what... dude, check out... Oh, that actually looks quite neat. Look, it's his skull and, like, intestines or something. A pelt and press F to gather wool. Okay. So, it's got monkeys in it. Owned by Meredinano. Meredinano. Wonder how many people there are on a server. Is it going to be like one of these like mini things? Where I watched a little bit of this earlier, but basically all I saw was, I'm trying to think of the gentleman's name. Ice someone. And he was just running around in like this big walker thing. So other than that, I don't harvest cactus flesh from cacti. Eat it from the. Oh, let's just harvest a load of this. Is the sound okay? Is it a bit loud, guys? Oh, eat cactus from the inventory. Cactus. Do I eat it?
find all the knowledge on your journey, bring it with you. The sand
You're right,
has
Archigeo.
swallowed many treasures.
It is. Check him out. Honestly, it looks. I mean, it doesn't look too bad there actually. Maybe it's just a bit of a graphical glitch, but sometimes it looks like he's really going for it, doesn't it? Like he's really, really putting in like maximum effort, but he's just getting nowhere in life, man. Use a fragment from the inventory. Do what? A fragment from the inventory. Where did that come from? Oh, Jesus. Sandbed. Hold to unlock. Am I supposed to be doing that?
We are surrounded by wastes. One side of the earth is hot and barren. The other side is dark and covered in ice.
Alright. Build a sandbed from that building menu. Interactable. Sandbed. Rotate it. Cycle snapping point. Toggle snapping. Shove it down. Oh god.
The wilds are overrun with savages called Rupu. They watch you from the brush.
The Reaper. Oh. Overhead attack. Drag the mouse upwards. Can I hear something? Did you hear something? You can, so you can. That's kind of weird. Not gonna lie, that's kind of weird.
The Rupu are envious creatures.
But you swing
and
with the
their minds
mouse.
swim with toxins, making them cruel.
Overhead blocks. So it's presumably the same, is it then? Drag mouse upwards. Seem to do anything. If I drag it upwards. Hang on a sec. Oh wow, that is weird. So you have to actually. That's just really weird. Not gonna lie, that's bizarre.
And ate the flesh of
can I not dodge roll? Why can I not dodge roll? There better be a roll button. I don't know. I don't understand why I've got that weird gap down here. Do you think the gap down here is because so we can fit his character in? I've got me wondering now, Subquite. I'm thinking, why have I got left and right and then everything else over there? I can't help but think someone thought, shit, we're blocking the character. Well, we could try and work out a camera, zoom in and out, but that's way too complicated. So what we'll do is we'll just like split the heads up display a bit. I don't know, dude. How you doing, Subquite? How's things? How's things, Archigeo? You alright, bro? You're getting used to the directional attacks and blocks is crucial. Oh god, is it really? No, I needed left mouse button, didn't I, to do the blocks? Yeah, you sort of, it's a block up. You've got to like move your mouse up to block up, or move it to the left to block left, and right to block right. It's kind of weird. It's. I almost wish it was different buttons, to be honest. Strange one. So you actually have to block in the right direction, otherwise you don't block. That's
there
just
are
weird.
patches of life in the waste called the Oasis. A mysterious energy flows through the soil.
Increase a character stat. Oh, mobility. Could be. Let's go for health. How many of these do I get? Oh, I should totally not have done that, right? Oh, I only got one. Walker's crafting. Hang on, so let's come back out. Unlock a primitive bandage in the equipment tech tree. Primitive bandage. Alright, hang on a sec. Craft and use a primitive bandage. That's not that, is it? That's this. What would that be under? Armors, equipment, interact. Oh. Need some fibre. I'm going to assume that is giving me fibre, right? Craft and use. How do you use it? Oh, where did that go? Well, I think I just dropped it. Take. I thought it just said, consume. What the hell's he doing? Is he's just washed his hair? Wait!
Over the sand where nothing is meant to grow.
Just washed his hair. That will just ate some fleas.
I have seen immense trees shoot up
right,
after a single rainfall.
Alright, okay. Let me have a swig. You like Terry? He's really cool, isn't he, Adrian? I gotta admit, I'm super looking forward to taking Terry out. I'd like to see Terry with the Chroma Hills texture pack to see if it. I should have asked Doc to check it actually. How are you doing, Yessie? How's things? What's this game from? This game's called Last Oasis. We don't know much more than that. Unlock a campfire in the crafting tech tree. Crafting tech tree. Campfire. Okay. Build a campfire. Equipment maybe? Interactables. No. Tool. Weapons. Ammo. Armors. Equipment. Interactables. Right, so it's none of them. Crafting. Campfire. I need wood, fibre, and stone. Oh my god. Alright, let's go and get some wood. Am I full of wood or something? Can't seem to get any more wood. Wood. Fibre. Then some. How much stone did I need? Kind of weird because you're not entirely sure exactly where you're looking, like, you know? Oh, there's one of them knobbers there, look. Wait! Wait! Chop! Chop! Oh, look at that! Oh, look at the skill, mate. We'll take all of that lot. Have I got enough to make a campfire? Crafting campfire. I need some more fibre and another stone. Fibre. Stone. Campfire. Crafting. Put it over here so we can sort of keep her. Oh, Jesus, that made me jump. Burn wood in a campfire. Can you just like put a cup? Oh, what the hell? What's all me bloody wood, mate? How would you? How do you move the wood? Because if I do that, it's going to move all of it, isn't it? I don't want to move all of it over there, bro. Put cactus flesh in the campfire. Cook and consume water. You need some more cactus, apparently. Unless that's doing something. It needs. Shall I take that out? Oh. Ash. I cooked myself a cracking bit of ash. Yeah, I think it says I need 20 cactus flesh by the looks of it. What is the goal of this game? I have no idea. I have a horrible feeling it's PvP only. I don't think there's a huge amount of non. It reminds me, what little I've seen of it is Conan, on public servers. There's a massive
Sorry
dank
not been
fest.
around, but still here.
UFO! How are you, mate? Nice to see you, bro. Thank you very, very much for the 26. And thank you for the tier 3 as well, dude. I hope all is well with you, UFO. I know the world's in a right old piss pot of trouble at a minute, UFO. Nice to know you're out there. I hope you're well. Whoa! I hope you're well as well, mate. Look at that. I'm the greatest, mate. I'm telling you. I've got this down to a fine art. Thank you very, very much, UFO. Seriously, bro. I hope you and your family... Oh, that's not mine. Where's my cooking pot gone? Isn't it me cooking pot? Cooking pot. So can you not, like, shift click this? Left shift split. Or you can eat it. Left control is single. Left alt to move or drop. Are you having a laugh? I ain't got no time for alt clicking, bro. Cooking, do you reckon cook this is going to do anything? Cook and consume. How would I cook water when I haven't got any? Recipes. Cactus flesh. Oh, there we go. Apparently, I'm going to take some cactus and magically get some droplets of water. Which, I need 2 of those, and I've only got 1 so far. So it looks like this is taking 4 cactus flesh. And so I don't know what. Maybe it wants me to make all 5. Thanks ever so much, UFO. Thank you. You like the sound effects, Alison? It's nothing's happening. Do I actually have to click that? Oh, I actually have to click it. Oh, sorry, that's my bad. Oh, I see. So that's the wood. All right, yeah, okay, I get it. We'll make 5 because it seems to want to. And then we'll take my wood back out, put that in there, and also take my cactus back out, and then I'll a little bit of water. Oh, water. Where do I put the water? Does it stay in there?
In the wastes, water can be more precious than worm silk.
Apparently I can't
A
do anything
stranded
with the
merchant
water.
traded me all his possessions for a
It
bottle.
has, isn't it, UFO? It's nice to see you, dude. I hope, honestly, dude. I know in the madness of it all, I really do hope everything's well with you and your family, mate. Unlock a makeshift bottle in the equipment tech tree. Equipment. A makeshift bottle. I can hear some. There's a thing coming at me, mate. Oh, you little cheeky git. Oh, I'll let him get a hit in. I got overconfident. All right, craft a. It's gonna be under equipment, surely, right? I need another couple of fiber. What's that there? Maybe I didn't pick everything up from this little knobber. Right, let's grab some more fiber. Where's everybody else? Because there's people. Is this like an? I just think it's like a solo instance to start with. Gotta be in it. Right. Craft and equip. Oh, equip a makeshift bottle. Put water inside your bottle. Ow. Put water inside your bottle. 3 out of 5. Oh, you knob. I needed. Oh, god damn it. Need some more cactus. It's 4 cactus per, isn't it? And how much cactus have I got? I've got, so I need 1 more cactus. Where's all the bloody cactus gone? So what do you think so far then, folks? Let's keep a running tally. Let's obviously we can't judge a game in this amount of time. Let's rank it on a inquisitiveness. So at present, how inquisitive are we? with regards to this particular game. Oh, what the hell? We'll take all of that. I need another cactus. There's no bloody cactus, mate. Water! Need a nice bit of water! Nice bit of water! Ah! I'm getting into it, mate. I'm telling you. I feel like I'm at one with the game right now. Getting through the next 2 hours is the aim. Hold me tight, Hopkins. Hold me tight. We can get through this, bro. We can get through this. See that? See that? Oh, look. Stunned him. Stunned him. See that? He got so confused with that amazing block. What the hell, dude? Oh, God, I'm going to die here. I don't really get the combat. It's weird. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's like if it's coming in on the left and you block on the left, it seems to block it. But then you can do it again and it doesn't block it. But it could be me being really bad, but something just seems a bit off with it, if I was to be honest. But if its hitboxes are maybe just like really bad, or I won't judge it. Yeah, it might just be early days. Oh, I need to click this, don't I? But let's just put that in there. I need another one, don't I? This went green, so I assumed it was full, you see, but apparently I can do that.
The flotilla is our last walking city. The center of the nomadic world.
You can double click.
For those who do not ride the walker, it is the only refuge.
Okay, unlock a woodcutter's hatchet using something. Crafting. Oh god. Have I gone? Hang on. What have I done? Did I go too far? Hang on a sec. Hang on, let's go back. Unlock a woodcutter's hatchet. Well, it's got to be under equip, right? Go back a row like that. There's something about fragments over there. Craft and equip a hatchet. So you've got to think. Oh, maybe? No. Craft and equip a hatchet. Ammo, armors. No, it's not in armors. It's not in equipment. It's not in interactables. It's not in. Unless that's it. A grappling. Wow, maybe it's classed as a weapon. Oh, it is, yeah. So I need some stone and a wood shaft. I don't know how to get wood shafts, do I? Let's grab some wood. Stones. Wait! Do that. Skills, mate. Right up skill. Alright, so what else do I need? Oh, I've got 8 out of 1 wood. I just need a bit more stone. What is that, Advina? Are you having fun, Advina? What does it mean, Advina? What does it mean? Oh, is that? Oh, what's that over there? Oh, there's something big over there. Look, with a weird looking tail. Look at that thing. What are you, sir? All right, let's go. And what am I after? I'm after another stone or 6, right? Maybe you can get the big stones. I'm not sure if that thing's hostile or not. Right, let's make that. And let's pop that down in slot 2. Are you gonna attack me, dude? Stay away. Use the hatchet to get some wood from some trees. Okay, we can do this. Oh. I got 11 wood. Use a hatchet to get some more flesh from a cactus. I think they're the only cacti. You wait until we get to the guns. Got more guns than Borderlands, this said. He's straight up legit, mate. I'm not even making that up, bro.
If you return to the flotilla, you must ride.
See that
the
left and
walker.
right swing there?
It is written in the scrolls.
Oh, weird. Don't really get it. Unlock a firefly. Unlock a firefly walker. What the hell's a firefly walker? Firefly crafting, fiber working, construction. Oh, walkers. Firefly walker. A pedal powered walk. Oh, pedal power. Oh, it's a machine. The nomads build when they want to begin their journey. It boasts a spacious inventory and can pack up to 3 crafting stations. Okay. Build a firefly walker. That's that menu, isn't it? Oh god. Walker parts. Legs. Walkers. Firefly walker. I just need shitloads of wood and fibre by the looks of it. Alright, well let's do a round robin on this little lot. What's with all these blind emotes? What are you trying to say? I'll have you know we are making excellent progress in a game I know absolutely nothing about. It's a miracle we've got this far, quite frankly. I think you should be more supportive. I want a dodge roll. I'll tell you what, I have to say, it makes me want to play Conan again. It makes me realise how sexy Conan was. Why's the music going all janky? Wait. That's someone's, is that someone's sandbed? Yeah, it is. Right. Walkers. What else do I need? More fibre. What, have you been playing with your didgeridoo all day again, Said? Have you got a bit of chafing, mate? Have you overdone it again? I know it's hard work at the minute, mate, with all the lack of entertainment and things, but you got to stop pulling your pudding so much, mate. Bad things, it'll fall off, you know. I'm telling you. That's what my mum said, anyway. Right. Walkers. Alright. Oh, did I break it? Oh. Okay. Need some more stone. What, is that it? I've actually made a machine. What, really? Can I get in it and actually pedal it? Okay. And get some more stones. Is it just your Twitch being janky? Everything's okay my end, Adbina. Everything. I've actually had a really nice connection today. I did get disconnected right at the start of the stream earlier. That's because I was playing about with different ingest servers though, which I really should learn not to do. But for the sake of what little difference it probably makes at the minute with Twitch having so much throughput, I should probably start learning to leave alone. But yeah, I mean everything looks okay my end, mate. Unless there's other people having issues, I don't think there's anything I can do, mate. I bet it ripped it right off, mate. Tao, don't you reckon? Alright, crap. What do I do now? Oh, I'm building the different bits, I think. I need some more fibre. Looks interesting. What's this all about? Some more wood and some more fibre. Jeez. Wood. And let's have a play with old monkey chops here. Look. Oh, what are you doing? What's he doing? Oh, you see that? Eh? See that sweeping stomach play there? What am I after? What did I need? Wood and fibre again, was it? Or weird. It's like you can sort of swing from side to side, but you sort of have to use your mouse to kind of tell it where you want it, and it's not intuitive. You can do it, but it just don't seem right. I wonder if there's any like bows and arrows and things. Where is it? Over there. I know! It's brilliant! It's like a normal night in, isn't it, Advina? Like when the missus is out. One more fibre and one more stone. I'm pretty sure this is the sort of game you're supposed to play with other people, otherwise you might as well give up. I have a feeling this is all PvP, to be honest. I have a feeling they will have one of those kind of like really light, if I was to be super critical, even at this early stage, I have a feeling it's going to be one of those games where it's front loaded with what looks like a nice little bit of PvE content, and actually the entire development is based on PvP. Because it's just so much easier to make a PvP game these days, isn't it? Now, to make a good PvP game is extremely difficult. But to bang out yet another PvP one, well, especially when everyone's all cranky and just wants to go and beat each other up. So let's see, though. I've got to build the fire. Oh, hang on a minute. This is just to make the bloody wall. I've got to make its legs yet. Oh, you didn't like that, did you, mate? Going on the... Oh! It's going on the offensive then. Look at that. Lovely. How you doing, Paloma? You see, you asked and you shall receive, sir, with this show. Welcome to Last Oasis. Last Oasis. We're gonna get some water. Get some water, mate. Get some water dance. Oh! Oh, hang on. What happened then? Oh, my God. What am I doing? Oh, God, I've got it. Oh, I'm in my thingy-jingly. Get out! Oh, okay. What the hell? What? What's that? Is that actually? Is it like robot legs or something? What the hell? Let's have a look. Oh, left, over the top, to the right, back to the left. Oh, look at that! Oh, chop chop! Oh, mutton chops, mate. Is this a free game? Well, it's free for me. You're gonna have to hand over hard cold cash, man. Stream of privileges, bro. This is what it's all about, sir, do you see? Get to the top of the pack with Code Carnage and Lyric, you get free games, mate. It was all worth it, but this one shiny moment. Mad Max, it's brilliant, isn't it? So Paloma earlier on today told us there was this amazing game coming out called the Lost Oasis, and it basically described it as Mad Max. It's a Mad Max game. As you can see, it bears a striking resemblance to Mad Max in oh yes, absolutely no way whatsoever, apart from it's got sand in it. Brilliant. So's Advina's fish tank. Right, let's make this thing. Man of Firefly. What is this thing? What even is it? And why is it called a firefly? Is it because it looks a bit like a bug, or what am I supposed to do with it?
Our Terai built the
It don't work. Someone's nicked me pedals, lads.
Keep only what you need. Abandon everything.
Don't work, boys. Oh! Oh, UFO!
Grum is now a pro gamer, and we know that.
So it's all the skills. It's worth it. I'll tell you, all these years, UFO. We finally made it, mate. We got a free game. Thank you for the bits, man. That's a lot of bits, UFO. Thank you very, very much. Well, welcome back to Bit Boss status, mate. Thank you very much, sir. That is a lot of biddies, bro. A hell of a lot of biddies. Thank you very, very much. First thoughts, Plight. It's too early to tell, mate, because literally basically all I've done is really learn the controls. All we've done is click F over and over and over and over, Blower. To be honest, mate, that's all we've done, mate. And now we've built this thing. So, well, we'll see where this takes us. It looks like I can just walk around in it. I guess I can, like, have storage and crafting on it from what it was saying. I like the design. I mean, the design's brilliant. I mean, look at that. Oh, wow. That's actually pretty neat. But can I game? live on that alone. How do I turn it? Oh, I see. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, it's actually pretty neat. How do I change? Is there a way to change the camera angle? Pack a campfire into your walker. Thank you ever so much, UFO. Thank you very, very much. That is a big chunk of biddies, my friend. Oh, there's I think there's someone behind me. So if I jump out of that. Oh, what the hell? I blocked that then, you little mother. Really? How do I pick up a campfire? Anybody know how I'd pick a campfire up? It says optional. Pack a campfire into your walker. Pack crafting station. This runs into your walker. Blah blah blah. Place a campfire. Pack a campfire. Anyone got any ideas what I'd press to pick that thing up? It just says F to. I can imagine that's just going to break it, isn't it? It's the fun. We should have had the Yabba Dabba Doo song, shouldn't we? Thank you, UFO. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. You're right, Reefy. Maybe empty it. That's not a bad idea, actually. For some reason, I can't. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to actually make it on there. Oh, what the hell? Your grappling hook is broken. What grappling hook? I'll see you in a bit, Advina. Have a nice evening. I don't know. I can't imagine doing that is gonna. I'm pressing all the buttons it gave me earlier. Is that what that is? Is that supposed to be a grappling? Oh, I thought it was just like a little shield thing. Am I? It says it's locked. Does that mean we can damage other people's campfires? Locked just means it's locked from other people accessing it, doesn't it? That's all that means, sorry. So I can do that and presumably unlock it. And then I could see what was in there and then take somebody else's stuff, look. God, someone was doing a lot of planning about here, and then you can also just smash the bejesus out of it. I think I'm just gonna end up smashing my. We'll just see what happens. Oh no, that did not work. Oh, hang on. Open storage. That did not open storage, mate. It's asking me to. Oh, I see. Right. Pack structures. Oh, that's how you pack it then. Or we can open storage. But I don't have a campfire. I'm a bit confused. I'm a bit confused. Well, thank you very much, UFO. Thank you very much. Pretty sure you're supposed to use the pack function on your walk and then go to a placed campfire and pack it. How? There's my. Tell me what to do, mate. If you know what to do. I've got this here, which is my campfire, and I've got this here. So how do I get that into there? I mean, obviously we can go to pack structures, can't we? But Oh, then look at that. Oh. Ah, we've done it. We've done it. Place a campfire on your walker. So, what would we do? We'd go to open storage. No. Act structures. So how do I... I don't really get it. Oh, interrupt. Another object is blocking this item from being placed here. All I've got is this. I've got this thing being... Am I supposed to be like jumping on here and actually... Oh god, do you actually physically place it on here? Oh god, oh right, so it's... Oh, I thought it was just like a box thing. Holy crumb, that's actually quite neat.
Received visions too.
Oh, I thought I was trying to put it in a box like an inventory.
On the floor of the earth, and when I looked up, the moon was
pretty
whole.
neat, actually. You can actually have like a mobile home designed how you... Well, that's actually pretty neat. Craft a cargo hold inside your walker. Hang on, let me have a drink. Oh, that's my... Yeah, that's my water skin in slot 3. I've got a beating stick, an axe, and a water skin on slot 3 shown. Right. One thing is that works with complete bases with foundations and such as... Bloody hell, really? I actually... You know, I'm not saying that is going to make the game the greatest game of all time, but I actually really like that. That thought of like a mobile base is something I've not really seen in a game before. Obviously, Ark's got the large Bronto things, but this is a little bit more micromanaged, sort of. It's quite a nice idea. Don't know whether or not. So, craft a cargo hold. So is that a case of... Kind of weird because it's like subquest. So sometimes you feel like the UI is kind of... So, cargo, water hatch, armor, mobility. Oh, it looks like you can actually upgrade your walkers. We've obviously got cargo, upgrade to tier 1. There's a water container. I noticed all this. If you've seen down bottom left, it keeps saying... It looks like someone called... Oh, Rupu Sentinel there. Oh, God. I actually thought Rupu was the name of a player. Rupu's the chimpanzee thing, isn't it? it's like a burger van. It's like my dream come true, tap. My little ice cream van. It's brilliant. In the desert as well. Perfect. Like a... I've not played Atlas, to be honest. Hello, James. How are you, fella? How's things? So what am I supposed to do? Craft a water storage. How do I actually make these things? Anyone know? I mean, all I've got at the minute is pack structures. So we do that. We look at something, we pick it up, and then we sort of walk it on, place it. So we know how that works, don't we? Use, obviously, is me getting in this thing. And I'm going to assume there's a way to change the camera angle, but I'm not too sure about that yet. Let's just see. Can this thing kind of go over? I think my dude's knackered, mate. Quite neat. Quite neat. Think of a bit of speed. You just got to get going. And then you can sort of... You've got everything. I like all this, look. Way all... cleverly done, apart from mechanically, not even remotely sound, but zoom in and out. Doesn't seem to be doing anything, dude. Yeah, don't do anything. The number pad one. Right, okay, there we go, mate. Thank you. Can you go backwards? Can you back it up? That's actually pretty cool. Nice design. Artistically, I'm pretty impressed with the walker itself. Going a bit mad, are you, James? Did you manage to get back onto Escape from Tarkov in the end? Because it was down for a little bit, wasn't it, for server maintenance? All right, okay. Well, look, let's park this up and let's go and park it up there where we were. And let's go and see if we can figure out how to. It's got respawns left. Oh, it's got like. Well, you can rename. You can rename everything. Right? So I guess you could have a whole flotilla of these then, couldn't you? You could have like a little. Presumably there's big ones that multiple people can get on, or you could all have your own individual ones and sort of travel around, couldn't you? Get a bit better with that. I'll take it all. Alright. Oh, travel preparation. Where's my, like, thirst meter? So I've presumably got a health meter, a stamina meter, and a hydration meter by the looks of it. I can't remember how to make bandages. I've already forgotten. Thanks for that, Glowfrag. You made some cash, did you, James? Good. Good. Right, so craft a cargo hold. Open storage. Cargo. Upgrade to tier 1. Is that saying I? No? What's it saying? Upgrade to tier something to access this slot. Upgrade to tier 1 to access this slot. How do I upgrade to tier 1? Unlocked at walker level 10.
Your part is required. You've been a most magnanimous host, and you've waited too long for this moment.
Rock Flag and Eagle, thank you very much for the host. Thank you very much for the hosts. I have no idea. I'll tell you what, let me just go for a Jimmy Riddle. I'm absolutely bursting. Just give me 2 minutes, I'll come back, because it's stressing. So I couldn't be bothered. I just had to run around the chair, just loosen up a bit. Craft a cargo hold. How the hell? How do we have to like learn it or something? Crafting, interactables, could be under walker parts, base legs. I don't think that's it. Walkers, nothing in there. Nothing in there. What about? So it's not ammo, it's not armor, equipment, interactables, tools, or weapons. So it's not in there. You'd think it'd be under walker parts, wouldn't you? Crafting is campfire. Did you think what was that thing? Oh, perhaps. Walkers. A dinghy walker. Oh, that means so it's not desert, or desert and a bit of ocean. Firefly bone upgrades. God knows what that is. So you've got water storage, gear storage, cargo hold. Oh, cargo hold. But that's a cargo hold tier 2. So you've got to assume there's already a cargo hold there, right? I don't know. If I go inside it, James, I don't have any options, really. Whereas if I come out of it, I've got the option of use open storage or pack structures. I'm sure it's really obvious. I'm just completely missing it. Are they really still running? I saw a guy called Ice someone on Twitch earlier. But he was fighting like this huge crab thing. It was huge. It was like the whole size of this freaking screen, mate. That's all I saw, really. And anybody got any ideas? Or is the whole chat confused at this point? Because Because it's not just the cargo hold. I need the cargo hold and the water storage. This is locked. It says upgrade to tier 1. How do I upgrade to tier 1? Unlocked at Walker level 10. Modules. Question. I just need to get to tier 1 and that's it. So let's have a look back in Walkers. Nothing there. Walker parts. So it's definitely not in there. There has to be. I think you need to learn or unlock the... Yeah, but where, Gaz? We'll laugh when we figure it out. It'll be something so obvious. Yeah, everything just says upgrade to tier 1, and this is the upgrades modules. Oh, oh, here, cargo hold. Is it literally a case of just needing more fibre? Are you kidding me? I think I just need to have the right crafting components. I think. Let me go and grab some fibre. They really need to do some work with the font scaling and general graphical user interface. It is a nightmare to see what's going on. Like, I mean a bloody nightmare. Can you imagine you can't even see it on stream? You're right, Isounds. How are you coping in the world of madness? Is everything okay, bro? I wonder if there's a map. Oh, there is. So that's presumably me. Oh, it shows you where the walker is. Oh, it shows you where your bed is. Oh, that's cool. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, tell me this is not like Atlas. Oh, God. Please tell me this is not Atlas. And as soon as I go there, I go through a loading screen. No. No. Maybe. No. No. Oh, God, it is, isn't it? You are here. Oh, and it decays in 10 days. What the hell? Golden Reach. Oh, not claimed yet. Well, you never know. It might have a bit more of an interesting mechanic. You never know. Let's not just jump to conclusions. Where's the bloody walker gone? Someone's nicked me bloody walker, mate. There it is. Looks like compartmentalized servers, doesn't it? Oh, hang on. No, we don't want to go in it, do we? We want to... What did we want to do? Opens... Was it open storage? Upgrades, wasn't it? Oh, you idiot! It's literally I just needed to have the right thing. God, that is small. That is bloody small, mate. That writing, I'm telling you. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? It's a little monkey man again. Whoa, what the hell? I just... Really? How did that not... Really? Right, so open storage. Go to upgrades. So what do we want? Cargo hold. So let's do that to start with. And... Oh, so it's still crafting, is it? Or is it? There we go. And then I need the water container. Oh, so there's the cargo. Look, all right, so that's quite cool. I quite like that. And then upgrades, we need water. So I need just a little bit of wood for the water one. Okay. Doing is let's run on the spot and make it look like we're working really hard. It's really weird. The hitboxes are crazy on the mobs. I dread to think what PvP's like with the hitboxes with the PvE element. Maybe it just doesn't matter. Maybe everyone just shoots everyone with a big gun. You're so close to uninstalling the Division 2. Why, Ice? What's up with it, dude? Oh, don't say that, mate. It's a good game, bro. Looks like you can occupy territory, maybe. Maybe certain zones have certain materials and things. It definitely looks like it's the kind of game where they're desperately trying to get you out and about and moving, isn't it? It's a whole different dynamic to making a super art base. you know, with a bazillion turrets PvP. I mean, this is all about roaming around, getting resources, constantly being on the move, and hoping to God you don't stumble across, you know, something. What was that? What was that Will Smith film? The White. Remember Wild Wild West and that giant spider thing? I bet there's something like that in there. Right, so we want to go back to open storage, don't we? And then go to upgrades, and then go. It's only the water one, isn't it? That we want water. Oh. And we'll pour. Didn't we get a load of water earlier from that other campfire? Oh, right, it must spill out when you smash the campfire. Right, so put walker into your walker's water container. So I put that in there. It wants 30 water in there. Can I, like, top it up using that? No? How do I... Hey! Who's that? Who's that? Who's there? Who's there? I don't get it. I don't get it. I actually blocked to the left there, and it's just hitting me. Doesn't make any sense. It literally makes no sense. If you just press block, he just blocks. That whole blocking to the left, blocking to the right thing is a complete scam. Right. Open storage. So I don't really get that. I don't really get that at all. That means I'm gonna have to come up here. Talk. Put some wood in there. Click that a load. How much do I need? 30 it says, doesn't it? There's no way it's going to make that, make sure. Oh, it is. How do I do this then? Put the purified water in there, do I? Or how much of that I can carry? Why have I put water? What the?
What the? I need the water.
What the hell is going on? So am I going to have to, like, try, is it, oh, is it like sort of saying like you have to, what the hell? So if I do that, and then go back to that, no, go back to that, like that in, that can't be right. You're not going to make me do that 1,000 times. We must be doing this wrong. There's no way any game would be this stupid to make me have to actually... Oh, can you actually... Is that the water storage there? Can you actually... Then I'd have to come back over here, open that storage. No, sorry, go to the cooking pot. That cactus though. So I actually have to fill that up 5 at a time. Walk back over here. Oh no, you can't do it from there, can you? Go in there. Take the water out of there to put in there. Anyone think of another way of doing that? That does seem extremely convoluted. Can't be. I must be just making a stupid mistake. I'm just going to try something. Right, wait a sec. Block. I don't think their combat system is quite how they're trying to portray it, guys. Because from what I can tell, just pressing block works a lot better than trying to block in the direction that the attack's coming from. Maybe we can get a bigger... I mean, in a way it makes sense. I mean, I'm not totally being harsh. I mean, you know, I don't really understand how the cooking pot's working. The cooking pot presumably's got... I don't really know how I made that out of stone, to be honest. So maybe I'm overthinking it. I guess the water's in a big cauldron on the top of the campfire, and what I'm essentially doing is using my gourd. Is it called a gourd? A gourd? A gourd? A gourd? And my pot to transfer the water to the barrel, aren't I? So I guess you could argue it makes sense. And I suppose if you've got a team with you, you could do it really, really quickly and efficiently, but... Well, the trophies are all bugged out, or are they, Miss Grit? Are you a trophy hunter, are you, Miss Grit? So you can't... So what's happening now? So what, as in absolutely categorically, you cannot carry on with Division 2 because you've got a really, really bad bug? Is it a bug that other people have got? I mean, are they aware of it, Ice? Is it on the roadmap to get fixed? Sorry, did that go for the axe as well, or just the beating stick room? Oh, sorry, Shades, I missed that. You need to start playing some proper games, Miss Grip. So stop being in Sadie mode. That's what we call it, Sadie mode. You need to start playing some proper games, mate. You need to get you. We're going to introduce you to Escape from Tarkov. All right. you and I are going to play Escape from Tarkov tomorrow, Miss Grip. We'll get you a copy, and let me just test something on this little knobber over here. Let me just test the theory out. Oh no, that's that theory busted. Alright, figure it out. I just don't understand how the swing system works, I think. Yeah, don't worry. We'll buy you the PlayStation 4 copy of Escape from Tarkov. It's basically guided secret, mate. Don't you worry. You can play it with a controller, you'll be fine. I really don't get it. I just do not get how you're supposed to block in this game. It's such a weird system. I'm sure it's quite intuitive once you figure it out, but the hitbox on it just seems so iffy. It's almost like you end up looking directly at them instead of like how you'd want to attack as well, because you're trying to get an overview of where the swing's coming from. Right, what are we doing? We are trying... I should not have left all that wood in there, really, should I? That's a lot of cactus, bro. That's a lot of cactus. Why was this not coming out? Wasn't that... Well, maybe I don't. So we take the 5 out of there, pop it in our grid, come out of that. I think we actually have to go to open storage and pop those in there. And I need to come back in here, grab. You like, if I double click it, goes into there. If I double click that, oh, you can just double click it then. That actually makes it a lot easier. And in fact, if you do it quick enough, it doesn't click in time anyway. Look. And I'm sure there'd be a quicker way of doing that. I don't know why they just don't have another hotkey for it, to be honest. Sorry. Right, so that's the water done, I think. Bring that in there. There we go, we got 31 water all
when
topped
you
up.
face an adversary you cannot beat,
And we'll...
the
How do we
grappling
drink
hook
it
welded
ourselves?
to your arm and take flight. It is a nomad's greatest weapon.
Oh, where did that go? Shit, where did my water just go? How'd you... What a stupid system. That is... The only possible reason for that, right, is if this is coming out on console. The only possible reason. And I can think of 3 better ways of doing that using a radial menu. Alright. So, go back to there. Why can't I take any more? My meter's not maxed out, so why can I not drink any more? You just be embarrassed because I show you how to play it properly. All that pussyfooting around you do when you're playing it, James. I tell you, mate. You need to man up, dude. Get on with it. Stop pissing about. You're almost as bad as Ploar, mate. But Ploar doesn't actually play the game, so... Right, so we'll leave that. Right, okay, what are we doing now? Unlock a repaired grappling hook in the equipment tree. Alright. Crafting. What's next on your list, James, for Tarkov? What is... Because you last thing I knew, you were after your stick, weren't you, bro? Your data stick, and you got that. So are you now... Are you, like, making hard cash in it, are you? There is ammo, so there must be some sort of range thing. So craft and repair a grappling hook. I think that would be under tools, wouldn't it? So I need some more fibre and some more bloody wood. Jesus Christ. More fibre and some... You know what's going to happen here, don't you? As soon as I do this, some PvP player's going to come along this group. Going to pop me over the head with his giant schlong. And that'll be the end of my escapades, mate. Oh, you bought a Switch. You know what? I have to say, I was seriously considering Animal Crossing. Did you actually... You've got it right, James. I think you said you've got it. I watched Dan's gaming play it for exactly 3 seconds. he said something along the lines of, "Oh, that's a pretty plan. I'll take it back to the mainland." And I turned it off. I thought, that's going to be spoilery, mate. I know it. So you see the skills there? The responsive coordination of that block. Right, so, crafting. Tools, grappling hook. I still need some more wood. Shall I just take this thing down near a tree? Oh, so your hideout's complete. So now you're just running through the task, trying to level your skills up to become a super soldier. Is that actually a thing, a super soldier? Or did you just make that up? Alright, that should be enough, shouldn't it? So... Oh no, that's not the right thing, is it? Grappling hook. Craft and equip. Well, I did just make it, right? Can anyone see it? What happened to me grappling hook? Oh, there it is. Does it have to go anywhere? Or, oh god, no. The hell? Put it in slot 1? No. Take that out of slot 1. Put that in slot 1. Put it in slot 2. Let's just click it to equip it. Maybe it doesn't need to be slotted.
Overflowing with energy.
How does this work?
It grows higher than the tallest walker. Seek the mystical fruit it bears.
Okay, wow. Alright. That's amazing. Reel out, hold, Q, climb edges, hold space. Well, let's this has got to be the jankiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay. That is just plain ass. Oh, come on! He's got How'd you get rid of the grappling hook? How'd you get rid of it? Climb edges. Climb ledges. Hold space. How do I... Alright. Climb ledges. Alright, so is that counting as a ledge there? Get up there. Let go of it. Oh, I see what you did there, Cortina. I see what you did there, Cortina. 10 out of 10, mate. How's things, dude? How are you, man? You do indeed hold animals. So what's your thoughts on it, James? Have you played it? Okay, I want to play Spider-Man now. We've not played Spider-Man yet, have we? Alright, climb ledges, hold. Does anyone know what that means? Climb ledges. I'm pressing the space button and nothing's happening. Climb ledges, hold. Doesn't do anything. Do I have to do it while I've got the grappling hook out or something? Do anything? You're not allowed to play it. Vicky's playing it. Can you all have your own account? Or are you going to end up boffing it for James?
Go to bed, Grum's streaming. Wake up for work, Grum's streaming. The world has come to an end. This game looks so dank.
I don't know what dank means. I got no idea. That's one of them special words that any of the cool hip kids say, innit? Dank. Why's my screen fading in and out? Oh, because he's got a stamina bar. Ah, right. Thank you for the bits, Cossack. Thank you very much for the bits, bro. And thank you, UFO! UFO! I have no idea what to do, guys. Anyone know what you do here? It's not a thing, but low-level players think that coming up against a higher-level player is unbalanced. There are literally tiny percentage that all add up for the bonuses, like having a level 3 mastery with an M4 will allow you to reload whilst aiming down the sights. Yeah, I suppose that's one of the good things about Tarkov, isn't it? It's always high risk versus reward, isn't it? It does come down 9 times out of 10 to either luck or skill, doesn't it? I mean, so sometimes it's just unlucky. You know, you're taking a swig of your coffee just as someone gets the drop on you, but it is about how well you know the maps and how well you know the game, isn't it, James? Really. So what's is that what you're doing then, Chantal? Are you heating up Animal Crossing on the Switch Lite? I don't know what a Switch Lite actually is. Is that the one that doesn't come with the dock and everything, or it can't be docked and it's only the handheld part, Chantal? Or Alt F4. You're right, Bob. How are you, man? How's things, fella? How are you? Guys, I don't know what to do. I don't know about this climb ledges. Do you think we're just in the wrong place? I mean, jump just seems... If I press jump and let me just try it. I mean, space is just jump. It doesn't let you... Do you think I need to, like, get rid of that? I don't... I bet it's something really obvious. Like, yeah, you... Oh, what happened then? Almost like we did a thing then. Got another monkey over here. Oh, you know, have I been attacking with my axe? I wonder if my axe is better than my beating stick. That's a good question, actually. You know. Asshole! No, it's not, is it? I'm gonna end up very dead here, ain't I? Yeah, I should have stayed with my axe, I think. How do you make bandages again? That's in... What's that under equipment? Balls, interactables, bandage. And I think you can just... Where are they? Where's the bandages gone? 15. And this is where he washes his hair, look. He's quite happy now he's washed his hair. Oh, I don't know. I actually have no idea how to clamber on a ledge. I mean, this looks like a good... Yeah, let's go back. Yeah, why don't I try and grapple hook him? Oh, what? How I just dodged that to the right, dude? Doesn't make sense. That does not make sense. I have to say, it's the most cumbersome control scheme I've ever seen in my life. I'm sure you'll get better at it. I'm sure it becomes intuitive, but it's so far removed from anything else you've ever played. It just feels like they've just gone like a really convoluted way of making something that's actually really simple seem more. Hey, bish bash bosh, mate.
Is fragile because we are swayed by greed. A nomad will forget his oath as quickly as the sun melts the ice.
I get it now. I get it. Now I know what they meant. We did the right thing earlier, didn't we? Find and loot and earn Rupu camp. Oh, come on. Really? Let's have another bandage. It feels very Conan, mate. I honestly, I don't know how anyone could say this hasn't got a Conan vibe to it. It's, everything about it is oozing Conan. But not as polished. Everything feels like Conan, but not quite. Does anyone know where my walker's gone? App. You zoom in. According to that, it's directly behind me. Down there. So fuzzy and distant. Like the IQ, the actual image quality is so low. And this is on Ultra as far as I know. Options. What would it be under? Graphics. Yeah, it's counted as custom because I disabled motion blur, but everything's on Ultra, look. And it only goes to Ultra, so we've got to find a thingy-majingly camp by the looks of it. How do we find it around there? Oh, Jesus, what was that? No, this is Mad Max, James. In the world according to Paloa. How's things with you, Bob? You doing alright? Your daily poop? That's the norm. Just having a day to yourself, are you, mate? How's it gone so far? So Switch Lite is the hand. Is it exactly the same as if you'd bought the normal Switch? It's just it's cheaper because it doesn't come with a dock? Or is it actually a slightly different handheld as well, James? Oh, you've already got one, Chantal. So why the Switch Lite then, mate? Just so you can have like two people. You know, you've got one in the living room and then one. Or is it like a better battery life and things? Dropping frames. This. Oh no, that was Twitch actually. We just dropped some frames on Twitch. 173 drop frames cost that. No, it's to be fair to the game, it's actually playing very, very smoothly. In fact, like stupidly smoothly, mate. But then again, you can see the popping, dude. Cossack. Yeah, we've had 173 drop frames earlier. You might have caught the arse end of that, Cossack. Yeah, I don't think there's any jiggly booblies or dong sizes. Yeah, I mean the frame rate is well, it's solid basically. Basically trying to find a Rupu camp. I think my dude is knackered, look, from pedaling. He actually is pedaling this thing, so you see his stamina goes down. Maybe I shouldn't run so much. I think you can. I think you could press H, couldn't you? And it just walks him in. Oh. I thought H was supposed to set him in perma walk mode. Oh, you have to keep your finger on it. I don't know, it's doing alright considering it's pedal powered blue quarter here. I'll tell you what. That doesn't look like it can't work, does it? I guess if you had other people playing it, I could start to see something quite kind of happening here. Oh, that's got to be something there, look. Oh god, the popping is horrendous. What's up, Advena? What's happened? Reckon that's a camp, huh? What does it mean? Let me grab a bandage. And let me make some more bandages. Actually thinking about it, I wonder if you can put those on there and use them. That's the only reason why not. Right, anyone see a cow? I mean, the draw distance is nice in the sense that you get the impression you can see for a long distance. And I should imagine they've done a really nice job with the billboards and LED, but I don't know. I'm not convinced. There's a lot of people dying. Look, you see it in chat. There's like people constantly dying to these rupee. I think it's because the combat system is strange. They've done it in a way that isn't intuitive. Nothing's ever good is going to come from making people move a mouse in a direction of the swing. Because it's moving your camera. It's the kind of thing that only one game got sort of even semi-right, which was Dead Island, where they had the alternate control scheme where you could actually use your analog stick to swing from left to right. Without essentially shifting your camera around all over the place. But that ain't never going to work on a mouse and keyboard. Well, I'm not saying it can't be done. It's just going to be weird, isn't it? You don't want to have your mouse. Oh my god! There's got to be a way to make a weapon, right? Should we back out just a little bit? Got to be a way to make a weapon. And all I've got is an axe at the minute. Quick look. What would that be under, guys? Should we just have a quick look in this one? Equipment. Foraging. Oh, they've got like a crafting tree look. So a woodcutter's hatchet comes down to... Oh, a torch. The saw... Oh, there's like a heart... Oh. Repair hammer. A jagged tooth club. Where it requires some hide. A javelin. I'd need how search ruins to what's this? That's going to cost me 10. I've only got 5, so I couldn't get it anyway, even if I wanted to. It doesn't look like there's anything that's rained. That one. So vitamins, equipment, crafting. So it's got to be in this, hasn't it? There's armor and things. I can't afford anything yet. It seems to be wanting me to get into a camp and get an urn. Or kill a load of... Oh, that dude looks proper badass. He's got a huge freaking club and God knows what else. I don't think we're ready for these. You alright, Nightrath? How you doing, sir? How's things? You're a bit good. We found some leather. We found some leather pants. And we found Trev today. We can't have everything in one day over here, all right? It's a weird combat system. It is a weird combat system. I think I could get to like it though. I think that's why I'm so hesitant to comment on it. Not intuitive. Could it become intuitive? Possibly. They look proper badass over there. Oh shit. Oh, I've made a terrible mistake. Zeke. Oh, I thought he was coming to flank me or something. Oh, that was my bad. Definitely went the wrong way there then. Right, so if I do... Oh, I haven't got a number 9. I got a number 8 though. My bad. Possibly Twitch. I wouldn't surprise. Yeah, I mean, everything's been said. When he lost 173 frames earlier, Cossack, and it wasn't when... I don't think it was when you actually said it either, mate. So... Is everyone else alright, or... I'm not sure, Miss Group. I'm not sure. It's like Planet of the what? Planet of the Apes meets kind of Conan, isn't it? It's kind of the way it feels. And that was incoming on the left side, wasn't it? Gosh. Oh god, run, dude, run. Just leg it, bro. There's millions of them, mate. Millions. We need a gun. Sadie! He's out here lying in the undergrowth, isn't he? Get ready, Sadie. I want you to pop up, put a sniper shot right between her eyes, mate, alright? Sadie! Sadie! He's done a runner, isn't he? What a knob. I bet he's falling asleep again. I knew we shouldn't have put him in sniper position. God damn it. You know what's going to happen with this game? I foretell it, right? Let me make a prediction. This is going to be all over Twitch tomorrow. Anyone and everyone's going to be playing this game, yeah? Get 2 weeks. 2 weeks, there won't be a soul playing this, mate. This will be like Atlas, but condensed even tighter in terms of playership. I can almost guarantee it, mate. This is going to survive for a little bit based on one thing. People like just ganking people. It's just that simple. And it's a new game. The world's gone mad. People want a bit of PvP. It's this so far has got about as much legs as me, and I've only got one leg at the minute. I foretell, but it's a prediction. Robinson Crusoe without the water. That's the one. How you doing, Pixie? If this holds a bit of a player base, you probably grab it. Looks like a little Rusk Kanan-esque. Yeah, I wouldn't hold any hope, Joker. I would not hold any hope. But the only way to survive in this game is going to be in a mega clan, mate. What's going to happen is you're going to end up with a small player base, all in 5 or 6 mega tribes per area, and it will literally cannibalize its own player base because nobody will be able to play it without getting destroyed by the mega tribe. I could just see the disaster waiting to happen with it. That dude is gonna destroy me. Like, as in absolutely destroy me. So, hold space. Oh, hang on. Getting up in 25 seconds. Does that actually mean? I don't know whether I like the I think if they could get the I suppose the general network latency really tight. I think the combat could be what makes it fun, Joker. I don't know what other weapons and like shields, or I can't imagine there being a huge amount of ranged combat in a game like this, but you got revived. If you get knocked out of a game within the next 180 seconds, you will die instantly. Okay, that's it. Fair enough, isn't it? Yeah, we saw a repair hammer earlier, Joker, so yeah, there are. Let's just make some. At least it's one more bandage, isn't it? I wonder how can you just like drag and pitch, or do you move or drop, which is left alt? Do you reckon, let's go. The reason I'm wanting to carry it, I want to see if that dude's health has come back, or if it stays kinda. I think different on me. We better have that last bandage, haven't we? Sorry, Lego Legends. I mean, this seems worse than Atlas, I've got to say. I don't really like the wooden vehicles. Oh, actually, I do like those. I think they're actually really cool. I think having the idea of like a mobile crafting station and having like either a little flotilla of you all having your own, or maybe having a large. I mean, because you could presumably join me on this. I mean, I don't know. I can't see any reason like why you couldn't clamber on the back of this. Although I haven't said that, I can't seem to get on the back of it anymore. Why is that? I had no problems getting on this before. Yeah, I reckon you could probably come and sit on this, and then we could go out. I don't know. I think the idea is actually pretty decent. To be honest, I'd rather play this than Atlas myself. The other way around for me. But there's also a lot of. This is mad. These actually look really cool. anything in there? It still says I need to find and loot a camp. Take it that wasn't a camp then. Maybe that over there. I really need to make some more bandages. I don't know. I think if you had a couple of friends, right? I don't know what they're asking for. I don't know what the going price is because I'm going to assume this is early access anyway, right? This isn't the game final release, is it? I think as long as you don't come up against a mega tribe and it's you and a couple of friends versus another couple of people, or 4-5 versus 4-5, whatever. As long see, the thing is, this is never going to happen though. I'm giving an imperfect scenario because it won't happen. It's always going to be 3 versus 1. Let's be honest, if 3 people see 3 people, it's a standoff. They probably won't bother each other. They'll be like, yeah, let's not risk it. But 3 people see 1 person, that's it. It's gank fest on, innit? It's the way all these games work. Rust. Anything that's got a bit of PvP in it. No one goes when the odds are equal, unless they're just bored, basically. I think I've just dragged 2 out. What, they're asking 30 quid for this? Okay, no. What, has early access vanished, or? Yeah, but that's only because you know the game, though, Joker. I don't think that holds for a game like this, where it's all, I guess, all so heavily melee-based as well, by the looks of it. See, that's weird, because that, look, I don't get that. You can't... That was 2 different swings, wasn't it? Did he just come at a left and a right? Did he or didn't he? And it didn't matter which way I blocked. It just comes through. But I can see a really nice... I can see a 2-on-1 fight where you block to the left, you block to the right, you stun both opponents and follow it with a big sweeping blow. I mean, I think it's got a lot of potential, actually. I need to make some bloody bandages, don't I? I'd honestly rather have 2 different buttons. I'd rather have a block left button and a block right button than this move the mouse thing around. It's so counterintuitive. Because you're trying to keep on target, you know? so to block to the left, you have to move the mouse to the left, and it just seems so weird. You block, and then if you want to block to the left, you sort of... You do that, and you actually move your mouse to the left, which is, as bonkers as it sounds, it's actually really satisfying when you get it right, like that. But is it hit and miss? Oh, it is hit and miss, trust me. But also, I guess super rewarding when it happens. It says you are already healing. It looks like you can't... Oh, I've only just... See, there's something. I've only just noticed in the bottom left-hand corner that there was like a pink and then a red, wasn't there? I don't think I actually spotted that. And use the bandage. Oh, that's going to hurt. Yeah, that was a stupid-ass move if ever I saw it. What an idiot. So that's me dead. So let's see what happens when we die, then. I suppose we all want to see it. Spawn in desert, spawn closest to death location, or spawn on a different oasis. So, respawn next to Walker looks like... Spawn with equipment and respawn next to Walker. Spawn at Firefly Walker. It looks like maybe these are gonna... I have a feeling you're only going to be able to do that once or twice. It almost looks like that's going to be like a point system, doesn't it? Let's get... Oh my god, this thing's about to run out of durability, isn't it? See what I mean? I definitely swung my mouse to the left then. In fact, you probably even saw the camera move a little bit. I don't know whether it's a hitbox thing or maybe there's a timing thing that I'm just not getting. Do I not have some bandages? Why has he not got his... Hang on, why's my dude not got his axe out? Not working. I just can't get the blocks to work. The block ain't working at all, mate. would the block not work? Is it because it's like low... Nah, it can't be because it's low durability, can it? That's really weird. It's really weird. Really weird. I'm not sure why that's happening. That wasn't happening earlier. I glitched out. I mean, my camera works fine. Let me try that again. Let's just see if that was a glitch. Because he wasn't even trying, was he? You could see that he wasn't even... Even the camera wasn't moving as such. Oh, come on. Quick. Because it's a heal over time as well, isn't it? You can see like... There's, can you... yeah, let me show you. See on the health bar? There's like a dark red and then a pink. So you put the bandage on and then you get a little bit of a heal over time, don't you? Oh, that's that. It moved then, look. No, it's just not blocking. Yeah, they could do with a different one. Or maybe put a bar, like a big white bar there, Joker. Would be really nice. Oh, yeah, look. Spawn at Firefly. 0 respawns. Ah, right. Okay. All right. So that's a nice system. I wonder why this is... It was working fine earlier. Shall I log out and come back in? Oh, hang on. Have I actually still got my stuff on me? I should imagine in different spawns... there will be different penalties then, yeah? Let me try this, dude. He blocked that then, didn't he? I did do a really exaggerated one, though, to be fair. You wouldn't want to be doing that. You have to be so subtle with it. I think I just glitched out, guys, because that was 4 good blocks then. Yeah, it is, isn't it? The healing... I didn't even realise until a few minutes on that second fight, Joker, that... Because I only noticed it when it said you are still healing. I thought, oh. And then I thought, oh, it's because it's on a cooldown. The bandage is actually, you know, you can't use them in quick succession. So when I looked over, I just happened to see the tick where it went from, like, pink to darker red. Yeah, they could definitely do with just a little hint of depth to that, perhaps. But, you know, now we know it's not a problem. You can also bandage while moving, which I didn't know, so that's good. Guys, can anyone tell me where I can find bone fragments in the hand? No, I can't, mate. I don't even know what they are. And these are presumably... You drop all your loot. So a good habit to get into would be to put everything back on you on this, wouldn't you? So you'd come in here. You'd open storage, and I guess you can just double click things. I kind of like it in a weird way. I think it's got some potential. It's just it feels like what it is. It really does feel like a very early access game, but there is a weird charm to it. And that's all I can tell you, really. Maybe you have to release the block button and press it again to change the direction. No, I know what it is, dude. It's kind of like... You literally just... You can see, like, if I... let me see if I can show you, dude. I know how to do it. It's just, it seems... I don't know, it seems a bit... Look, let me show you something. If I hold down the block button, right, it does this, yeah? Now, if I move my mouse just a little bit to the left, yeah? And then move it to the right. Move it to the left, move it to the right, move it up. You see? You see the transitions? So it's actually quite good. But the problem is you are moving your camera. But you can sort of see how subtle it is. You just need to be very careful. It's the same with the attacks as well. So the difference with the attack is, I think you have to do it like... So to do an overhead, you actually have to do it before. So the block you can hold, and you can sort of, you know, left, right, up, left, right, left, right, up, whatever. But when you do the attack, you have to sort of like move first to set the angle. So if I want to go left, I move left and then let go. If I want to go right, I go right. If I want to go overhead, I move up. It's one of those really weird things because you have to be so precise. But the problem is you're also using your mouse at the same time to keep your target in your line of sight. So if you're going right, but you want to block left, you sort of see why it starts getting like really weird. You know, if the mob's tracking to the right, but I'm trying to block to the left, it's weird, dude. It's really weird. And basically, it looks like there's a sweet spot with your positioning before your feet start turning as well. I'm sure, given time, it feels brilliant. I can envisage a sort of scenario where you block someone to the left, you block someone overhead, and then you follow it with a big roundhouse. And I should imagine it feels really, really good. But I don't know. It just seems it's great like this. You know, I can show you like this, picture perfect. You know, overhead swing, back into a left-hand block, right-hand block. You know, but putting it together in combat, it seems like the whole system breaks when there's someone hitting you, mate. Weird, but I also love it. I don't know. So right hand block, follow up, left hand block, chop, quick chop. You see what I mean? When it works, it's incredibly satisfying. I would go as far as to say I could probably sit here practicing combat all night. Right hand block, and then a chop. Oh god, it's broken! Run, dude! Run! I'd be alive. Look at his little legs. He puts so much effort into running. He's got like little hobbit legs. Like, come on. He's like literally giving 110% right now, but only moving at about 30% sort of rate. Yeah, I'm not sure if mouse sensitivities. I mean, I suppose the problem is if you turn down mouse sensitivity, what you're going to do is you're going to affect your ability to move your character, aren't you? I mean, I've got it. I definitely get it, and I really like it. It doesn't seem to always work. It's just that simple. I hate to tell you this, Grum, but that's not how it works in your experience. Oh, sorry, what's not how it works? How you doing, Ed? How's things? Oh, I've already said that, Ed. Oh, I've already said that, mate. Oh, no, I'm not. I think you might have come in at a point where I wasn't talking about PvP, Ed. I've already said, you've got 3 players, and they see 3 other players. It'll be all right, lads. Hey, you all right over there? How you doing? You all right, lads? Yeah. You know, parlay. 3 versus 1, Ed. Gank City, mate. Instant gank, bro. I was saying, Ed, I can imagine a scenario where this game's going to be all over Twitch in the next few days. I'd give it about a week, maybe 2 weeks, you know, because people like to get their money's worth. And what will happen is the entire player base will cannibalize in on itself. Because what will happen is that the people that are playing it and playing it regularly, they'll start grouping together. You'll start getting these big mega tribes. And anybody and everybody else won't even get a handhold on the game, Ed. They will just be hunted mercilessly by the alpha tribes. I just cannot see how they're going to balance this. Because no one likes to lose. So what are you going to do? You're just going to join the big tribe, aren't you? You're just going to be that, you know, that pack of 5, 6, 7 people wandering around with the mega walker, aren't you? You know, if you want to come into this game as a single player or you and your mate, you can forget it. And unless they have like servers where you can only group in 2s and 3s, which, let's be honest, they're not going to do because it won't sustain the player base and would be too divisive. I just don't see how they're going to manage it, mate. Yeah, I can imagine. Yes, as soon as you left the tutorial, there were a group of 5 high-level players and a pretty high-end walker roaming around, not saying anything, just destroy. Yeah, I can totally. That's my prediction, and you've lived it. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me, mate. It's actually got. There's a lot of things that I really like. The combat, I think I'd really enjoy. I think I understand it if they can. I don't know whether it's latency, you know, server network issues. It could just be down to hitboxes being really on the blip. But when the combat works, I actually really like it, and I'd love to, you know, spend more time with it and actually get good at it. So see the different weapons, the strengths, the weaknesses, see if there's a combat role as we earn skill points maybe. I think it could be pretty cool. But ultimately, if you can't enjoy the game because you're gonna just... It's just Gank City, isn't it? I mean, this game is designed to be Gank City. That was Vinalis, his critic also. Is Vinalis a streamer or someone, is he, mate? You'll have to forgive me, Tim, I don't recognise the name. He got raided twice by such players and said it's going to be fun on a private server. See, the problem is on a private server, right? is straight away you've got two inherent issues. One, is it fun PvPing against your friends? It gets boring very quick. You know, we've all played PvP games with your mates, where it's you versus your mates. It's not the same. It's not the same as you and your mates versus a bunch of no ones. It's just not the same. It's like you and your friends having a football match against one another. Yeah, you know, it's all right. You know, it's still football, still kicking the ball around. But it's never going to compare to you and your mates down the pub taking on the lads down another pub. It's like two different worlds, isn't it? Of enjoyment, of I guess challenge. So what do you do on a private server in a PvP game? You end up with Ark, don't you? Now Ark has got what I'd say is a moderate amount of PvE content. You can get a good bit of time PvE with Ark. I don't know about this game, so I can't answer my own question, really. I don't know what there is to do in this. What's the point in having a big super duper walker if the whole point in the super duper walker is to be a war machine against other big super duper war machines? I just don't see how you can have a game that is built around a PvP chassis and make it PvE. You're gonna get bored out of your brains, man. So he streams a lot of Atlas. I think he'll make it into an RP server style. That could be cool. Yeah. You ended up really getting into World of Drift, which is a very similar feeling game to me, but that game died because of exactly this sort of thing. Yeah, it cannibalizes its own player base, Ed. You see it time after time after time. So I was kind of hoping this has got something different, and maybe it has. Please don't think I'm judging it. Ed, hopefully you've seen more than me, so feel free to chip in, mate. You know, your opinion's going to be more rounded than mine if you've seen more of it. Right now, I have to say I really like what I'm seeing. It is a really, really fun combat system. I love the walkers. The idea. In fact, where is my walker? Oh God, where's my walker gone? Oh God, it's my. According to that, it's right in front of me. Oh, what's this? Ow, bet that hurt, mate. Where's my walker gone? According to that, I'm right on top of it. Isn't that weird? Maybe it's blocked line of sight around that. It hasn't got dark yet, has it? I don't think I've seen a day-night cycle. What the hell was that? I need to make a weapon. I need to get out of here and go make a weapon. My dude can't run because he's out of food, Lord. He's low on stamina. Run, little pal! I'm so sorry. I spent all this time with him sitting in the bacon eat in the middle of the desert. So it's bigger and bigger walkers, is it, Ed? You don't think there's much beyond the bigger walkers? And that's what I was saying. You know, you work up to get the big war machine, like you work up to get, presumably get the big galleon, right? In like Atlas and things, right? So yeah, I mean, you've got the biggest war machine there is. You know, you've got to the very end game in terms of content. You've got the big tribe. You know you can do all that content, but ultimately, what do you do with it? How do I survive, guys? Let's start by taking a bandage. And I need to eat urgently and drink. And weirdly enough, my ghoul thing hasn't. Oh, I need to get back to my bloody walker, don't I? You're right, Chantal. Yeah, competitiveness. That's the word I was looking for, wasn't it? Yeah. It's like I said, you know, we all like having a kick around with your mates, don't you? Get the football out in the car park, round the back of the pub. It's a good laugh, isn't it? But it's not the same as taking on the rival pub down the road, is it? And whoever loses has to buy the round, right? It's I think I might be in an infinite loop of death here because I haven't got anything to. I could get a little bit of cactus meat, but I haven't got a fire, have I? By the time I make another, we might as well just die, actually. Let's just die. By the time I've pissed about crafting another campfire and all that nasty nonsense, I could have probably got back to the firefly. I think I'll just run in where I've got a little bit of stamina, grab the walkie, get out, and then we'll be alright, won't we? Oh my God, where the hell am I? Oh wow, check that out. Oh, check that out up there. Oh, that looks almost like a little, well, not a city, but Wonder what it is about these games, and why they look so consistently freaking ugly in terms of image quality. But they have a really soft focus about them. And the only thing you can do is basically jack in reshade just to sharpen the image up. But they seem to be obsessed with Vaseline smeared anti-aliasing. I see it all the time in these survival games. I've never understood the obsession with it. It's almost like they know their game isn't the prettiest, so they try to make it even worse by making it... How the hell am I supposed to get down there? It's spawned me on top of a giant freaking cliff. See if this dude... Oh, he's a nimble little fella, isn't he? Look at his feet. I'm ready with a grappling hook if he starts to slide, so... Those feet go, boy! I'm so sorry, mate. I feel terrible for him. It's like, are you taking a piss? Who's controlling me today? So what was your final verdict then, Ed? Is this one of those ones where you've been there, you've seen it, but you've seen it 1,000 times before and you kind of got very little hope for it? Yeah, I've only seen the one walk. I might treat myself to a little bit of cheeky YouTube later or something, Ed, and have a look what else is there it is. There's my walk. We'll grab this, move out of the way, make ourselves another axe or whatever. Does anyone know if there's a better weapon I can make, or do I just have to wait to get some more of these shards? It's kind of weird seeing the legs. To be honest, I was expecting wheels. So it's a really nice surprise to see robot legs, basically. Kind of nice. It's almost feel like I've got my own mobile scorpion at the minute. Kind of quite neat looking. Right, so if we want to craft, what do we want to craft? We want to craft equipment. No, we don't. Weapons, hatchet, bit of stone and a bit of wood. How do I get wood if I haven't got a hatchet? Actually, that's a really good question. How do I get wood if I haven't got a hatchet? How did we get wood at the start? I was only getting fibre, wasn't I, from the bushes? Did you manage to get a bit of multiplayer on it? I didn't know anybody else that was playing it, fella. How's it feel with other people on the screen? I mean, is it all synced up nicely, or is it... You know, if there's a character on the back of this, are they bobbing about all over the place? And I'll see what we'll do. Oh, my character's knackered. Sorry, guys. I'm oh god. I've ended up in a death loop, lads. I'm sorry. Keep forgetting I need to get my feed and hydration up. It's because I haven't got a hatchet. I do this so often in a survival game. It's like using your last bit of stone in bloody 7 Days to Die, innit? And you sit there all night because you've got no stone on you. You can't make a campfire, you can't make your axe, you can't chop any more wooden blocks out. Gonna die. At least we're in a safe spot now. There's loads of wood here, so... escape. So, I take it once I'm outside of my spawn area and you die, it's a way more severe death penalty, yeah? I heard that it was coming to console, but I heard it was coming to console by somebody that had no right to be saying that. I won't say who it was, but I don't know. I can't imagine it's not coming to console, personally. So it's not an informed opinion. Looking at how it controls and the keys they're using and the 1,001 ways I would implement a better control scheme if it was PC only, I can't help but feel that they have got plans to port this to console. Whether or not... Oh, look at the shadow. Look at my shadow down there. That actually looks really cool. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on screen. It looks super, super clean. Wow. And it's like so in line with my character as well. Wow, that's actually quite impressive, guys. That's actually really neat. Right, sorry. We're going to die again, aren't we? Where am I? Where the hell am I? Oh, God. Off the cliff again. Let's see how he does with an even steeper. Let's see what happens if I do that. wonder how far down I can. Oh no. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, I was expecting that to be a lot jankier than that actually. That's pretty decent as well. You know, it's got hope. You know, yeah. I do, Shades. Yes, I keep forgetting to drink it, mate. I need to get back to the walker and actually drink, and then stop trying. I keep not taking into account I've died, so I keep going back, trying to start off exactly where I left. So I've just ended up in a death loop because I didn't drink any water, mate. I'm being impatient, Shades, basically. The only problem with the game is there is no reason not to gank anyone you come across. Yeah, well, yeah. Here's a question. So actually, Archigeo, good comment. What is the reason to attack other people? Why are we engaging in PvP content? Is there something we're earning for taking out other players? Are we fighting for really rare resources? Like, I mean, obviously the only resources I've seen are these bushes and a bit of wood and some stone. So, I mean, later on, is it basically a battle for territory? That's the way the map system looked like it was going to... Oh, there it is. Yeah, yeah, in fact, if I... look, let me get in the bloody water first, otherwise we're going to bloody dead again, aren't we? I'll show you the map in a minute. Right, so... how do we do this? We go to storage, is it? And... I only seem to have 11 water. I'm sure we had a lot more than that. Oh. Did that just go down? Oh, I think I auto-consumed it. Oh, I did. I wonder when I... Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure, actually. You can drink directly out of there, or you can transfer it into there, or into there. Right. Interactables, equipment, interactables. Make some bandages. And let's go and make ourselves another... We want a hatchet, don't we? So I need a little bit of stone and a little bit of wood. I take it this is the wood then. It's kind of weird because when it says wood, I'm thinking like sticks. So when I see these, I'm thinking like big blocks of building wood. What else do I need? Just 2 more stone. If I'd done this a minute ago, we wouldn't have ended up in a death loop. Playing like an idiot. Might as well grab a little bit more. And I suppose what you should do, I mean, if you were going to play this seriously, I mean, obviously I've only got a limited time to play it. I can see myself taking some time with it. If I didn't think I was going to get ganked the second I... like the second I stepped foot out of the tutorial area, like Ed said, I think I can actually immerse myself quite nicely in this. I can imagine, okay, right, let's open up the storage on here, and let's make sure we've got, you know, plenty of materials if we die. It does look like I lost a load of those shard things. I don't know, maybe I didn't actually. I wouldn't quote myself on that. Pop those up there. Wonder what these are. Protected on death slots. Oh, that's what these little blue shields are. Protected on death, look. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool. Wonder if there's any other way to get your health back other than bandages. I wonder if you get health back slowly if you've got good stamina and water, like good hydration and things. Tell you what we'll do. Let's go. Why am I not going on my walker? I don't like that scroll window. You've got whiskey, Advina. Cool, blimey, mate. You ain't mucking about, are you? Oh, have you tried it on a controller, have you, Archigeo? And how was it? I know you said it's good. How's combat work? Is it okay, is it? And when you say controller, are you talking about a dual analog stick controller, or are we talking Steam controller? Right, let me have a go at fighting this thing. Right. into the defensive mode. Yeah, I like that. And I've just got to remember to hold F to loot all. So fragments. Oh, and that's what I've just said, isn't it, Ed? So that's these things, is it? The things that I thought I missed. Oh right, yeah, okay. Actually, that's actually pretty cool. So these things, these fragments, are what we use to. What window was that? That's how we unlock equipment, right? Is it? Or is it not? Yeah, it is. Yeah. 6 fragments to unlock. Ah, right. So there's an incentive to PvP. Oh my god. So the more you PvP, potentially the more fragments you get. I suppose it depends, because most people are going to spend their fragments straight away, aren't they? But 10 fragments. I suppose you can envisage a scenario where they just keep advancing tech trees, don't they? But I guess the problem there is you end up with a top-end player base, don't you? So this was the map system I was talking about. So we start here, which is presumably the starting area. It looks like it costs me water to travel to new zones. But the zones decay in a certain amount of days, whatever the hell that means. It says something about no walker. What does that mean, no walker? I mean, it said, oh, hang on. Yeah, you are here, no walker, but I've got a walker. What, this one here, Ed? So you travelled to this one and just got completely... Well, shall I see if I can make it see how long we last? I'm gonna... Oh, is that all stuff there? Oh, look, that's all my... Huh. So I died on my walker. All my stuff was on my walker. Ed, how do I actually get to go to another zone, dude? What do I actually do? Do I just, like, go to the edge of the map? What are these? Walker crash sites. Oh, here's the village. Oh, hang on. Let's go and have a look at a village first. I didn't realise they were marked on the map. I think the no walker means your character doesn't have walk on that. What just happened? What just happened? I was reading chat. Did I just crash? Bloody dog. But it says on the world map that this one says no walk, but that's the one where I am. Is that what you do? Is that whiskey and cranberry, Andrea? Oh, wrong way. I blocked the wrong way there. Did that time though. You have to press F and then hold it. There's no way to just press F, keep your finger on it, and carry on, unfortunately. Looks like I've got some... I thought that was rain. Is that some completely broken god ray attempting to go? I drove over a big stone. What, one of these? Let's check it out. Yep. Cheers, Shades. Let's go and see. What, one day I'll play a game that's got like climbing or grappling in it. You know, when the technology's ready for it. I've played amazing games I've almost got grappling spot on. Just Cause, pretty good grappling system. Dying Light, pretty good grappling system. Climbing games, you know, Conan, you know, they just haven't got the animation team to make it flawless, but actually it's not too bad. Zelda Breath of the Wild, pretty good climbing mechanics. You know, one day we'll have the processing power, the animation teams, you know, the budgets. And you know, I do like games with especially climbing. I think Conan, I love being able to climb around in Conan. I think it just adds a whole new layer of verticality to the game that you just don't have in other games, you know. So many of the games you feel, you know, even in an open world, you know it's invisible walls. You know, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to walk over that small fence, for example, you know. That and clipping, I think, are the two big hurdles for I guess that suspension of disbelief that games still have. Like, clipping is still horrendous in so many games. You know, but they might look amazing, but the illusion is shattered time and time again, isn't it? Yeah, it's alright, Final. I mean, I wouldn't honestly suggest it's worth 30 quid. And that's not because I don't think it's 30 quid. I haven't played enough of it to give you a comment on that. But it's got a charm to it. And I think if you had a couple of mates wandering around on a single walker, it'd be pretty good fun. I just have a feeling one or two things is going to happen. My gut is screaming red flag. I think you're either going to run out of any interesting content, but I don't think you'll get that far because I think you'll just get ganked. I think you'll just get ganked after ganked after ganked after ganked, and just any semblance of fun will be sucked out of the game so fast that there just won't be any point in playing it. And I really mean that. I mean, like, literally there won't be any point in playing it. I can just see it, just instant kill on sight. Gank fest. Got a nice whiskey and ginger ale. Cool, I tell you what, Advena. If I got it in the ass, I think I'd probably join you right now. Oh, I'm hungry again. Oh no, that's not hunger, is it? Sorry, that's not. I was just suddenly about to say I need to eat something. I don't actually seem to eat much in this game, to be honest. Mainly just water, isn't it? Because I ate the cactus earlier just to get a little bit of liquid, but if I boil the cactus, I get proper hydration. I think that's what happened. So up there, I think there's a Rupu camp. I don't think I ever played Worlds Adrift. Ed. Is Worlds Adrift the one with the very heavily stylized graphics? Almost Polygon-esque, I would describe it as. Or am I thinking of a completely different game? Lots and lots of grappling all over the place. And I've never played it, but I'm sure I've seen it, or I looked into it at some point. Is that the one, Ed? Yeah. So what happened with that then? So presumably you played it quite a lot. Oh no, oh no, I've got no stamina. I think if you get off at one side, you can cock block them. Look, they can't get around that, yeah. So just enough to get your stamina back and possibly nibble on a bandage, which might be a bit cheesy, but to be honest, this game's a bit merciless at the moment. Interactables. Let's make some bandages. These boys are pretty tough, aren't they? I think I'll have another one. Are we still healing? We're still healing. So, we are right on the edge of a camp. I try and get a little bit closer. Oh, there's loads of them. Oh, sure. Oh gosh, there actually are loads of them. I don't think even this is viable for single player, is it? How come my stamina's going so quick, guys? Is it because I'm trying to walk a walker uphill? Is the game like dynamically taking that into account? I think it must be. Oh, I should have gone for the kill. Oh no. Did alright then. I did alright because I did actually panic, to be honest. It's really weird. Oh god, is that a player or is that a player? I think that's a player. Yeah, there's no way that's normal AI, is it? Or at least I don't think it is. And if he oh wait, oh that's a lot of dudes. I don't think I'm quite. Well, I could probably have a go at 2, but. Oh wow! Check the dude. Oh look, he's got wings on his walker. Look. Oh, posh git. Yeah, I don't think that's going to end well, is it? Try and get a tap in. Oh, hang on, I can hear another one. I think I've just walked into another one, haven't I? Try and use that to block one side, maybe. Where is he? Oh, he's coming. He's one of the big ones as well. Where's that big one gone? Here he is. Almost like he's stuck on that. Is he stuck on that? Oh, you cheeky git, he dodged it. Oh, what the hell? I was going to say, I did notice I suddenly got a little bit of what felt like rubber banding a minute ago. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Alright. I still don't know what we're doing. Find and loot the camp. I think I just need to keep heading in. I don't know what that dude's doing up there. And I definitely seem to struggle getting my walker up here. But it's like my stamina just like goes off the chart. There aren't any human NPCs. Oh, right, so it's all these... all right, well, there's a question. I mean, feel free to be spoilerific. What is that other than Rupus in this game? I saw the gentleman I was talking about earlier. I iced somebody. I can't remember the streamer's name. He was fighting some behemoth crab thing out in the middle of the desert. I mean, it was massive. I mean, it was as... Well, maybe not as big as that rock, but it was pretty damn big. Let me put it that way. Oh, the performance is terrible. I feel like I'm being tugged network-wise, something chronic here. Ah, balls, there's 2 of them. Ooh, that was close, man. That was close. They did a good couple of dodges there, actually. Oh, well, not dodges, but block. The performance is not great. Anybody else playing it? I don't know if Ed's still in chat. How did you find performance? I'm noticing here it doesn't even feel like dodgy frame rate. It feels like just something's pulling at me, like really heavy lag. Oh, I'm about to get ganked. Is that how we do this? Oh, they just pulled out our... Well, whatever happens, we just gave them a laugh. They must have seen it coming up behind me. I can hear it. I thought, oh, we found out the global, we are not enemies. Put your weapons away. I thought, okay, all right, yeah, we're about to have our first interaction in Lost Oasis. And I'm not going to be one of those people that's going to just assume everybody's going to chop my head off. And I thought, that's brilliant. I'm going to put my weapon away. And it was all part of a cunning trap. Ah, oh, god damn it. I don't know where my... It's over that. Oh, it's up there. Look, it's up there. Oh, what's that, Conrad? What is the car spider thing you're driving? You really don't like that at all? That's my walk. Oh, that's the whole game, Conrad. Those walkers really are like the whole game, mate. So no humans at all, Mystic Sage, no? But presumably an interesting array of creatures, hopefully. You can throat sing. Press J. What's that doing? What's that doing, mate? What's that? Is that... What do you mean by... I don't know what you mean, dude. Is that like some like voice change? Not there somewhere. Did I keep the shards? Well, I think most of my shards are actually on my walker. Well, I think they'll still be there, because I think... I don't know, actually. I don't know, mate. I'm not sure how the walker works in terms of death. Gonna have a look. Just gonna see what we got. Oh my god, that is... Oh, that is not gonna end well, is it? Oh, and now they probably think I've just trained an entire battalion of Reaper onto them, I should imagine. Is that what they're doing, Ed? Is that... How come I can't pick up my... Oh. Going together. It's already more fun with other people. I'm wary. I might accidentally hit them though. Friendly fire and all that. So it looks like you can only loot. Oh, I don't know. I did get something. It's no matter what happens with these games, right? I still say, oh, I can't hear them. The problem is they always just feel cheap. There's just something about this that is actually really quite... Oh, Jesus. Talk about friendly. She just busted him right in the chops, mate. Well, how did that not hit? Oh, the hitboxes are insane, mate. Oh, God, I'm going to stay away from her. She's... Oi, Savaloy. Have a word, mate. Have a word, me old mucker. Oh, dude! Come on, bro! What a knob! Friendly fire, dude! Learn to play video games! I wonder if people can get you up. I was doing alright then. Showing him how to fight. Oh, Nobber McNob Pants in his big giant schlong right in my ear. It's like being back at university, mate. God, blimey, governor. It did seem a little bit. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, Ed. To be fair, can he not get me up? No. Oh, nice one, bro. Look, I'm gonna look. Put weapons away, boys. Weapons away. Look, I could be in peace. I could be in peace. Right. I seem to be dying. I like the way he does his hair. It's like Timotei advert. Look. Right. I think I need to get. What is it? Storage. I'm out of water. Well, don't worry about it. Go and chop some chops. Oh my gosh. It looks, to me, it looks like basically the whole game's already broken. Because what you do is one person goes in, runs backwards, trains the mobs out, somebody else just goes and chops them in the back. Because it doesn't look like you bounce aggro. Without being funny, I think literally 3 seconds of being in a team, I've just come up with a major flaw in the enemy AI. One person goes in as the tank, perma blocks backing up, 2 people go in, smash the crap out of them. I don't really see what can go wrong with that tactic, to be quite honest with you. Let's put that theory to the test. Ow. What the hell hit me then? I'm another bandage, mate. Yeah, so go back to what I was saying. Unfortunately, no matter what they do with these games, they always feel, I don't know, they feel janky. I mean, look at it. I mean, look at the ground. Look at the texture. No matter what you do, you always feel like somehow you're being scammed, don't you? I know it's a horrible thing to say, but you can't help it, can you? You know, what's this game? 30 quid? 30 quid? 35 pound? I don't know. I'm sure someone said 30 quid. 30 quid gets you a AAA game these days, mate. You know, I could go and pick up Metro Exodus. I could go and pick up an MMO and get, you know, a hell of a lot of freebies for £30 on a cash shop. You know, I could go and get the entire Assassin's Creed freaking franchise for 30 quid. Far Cry. No matter how you spin it, it never seems quite justifying the price, does it? It's, you know, you can feel the budget oozing through on everything from the vegetation to the animation to the audio to that god-awful heads-up display. Yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it? I think we're just all so desperate to suck up new games, aren't we? That new experience, you know, all that new something. But actually, 9 times out of 10, we just end up disappointed with yet another game in the early access back catalogue. I mean, clearly not, because he got you up as worse aim than me. It still says I need to loot the urn, doesn't it? But I don't actually know where the urn. Let's just go and have a quick run in while a few less. I wasn't even sure which way he swung that then, you know. Oh, come on, that was a good block, mate, and you know it, dude. I proper scam there, man, I'm telling you. Nice! You even saw it turn. You even saw it turn. I suppose, to be fair, maybe it's because I'm on... maybe I should have gone for an overhead because I was on lower part of the incline. Maybe. I will be willing to say maybe I should have gone for overhead there instead of a left block. So, although I know it's hard to tell because you're not actually playing in chat, what are your thoughts? Is this the kind of thing that you'd pick up? Or is this yet another example of getting a whole bunch of streamers to come and play it, to build a bit of hype, to get it up there on the Twitch charts for a bit of free publicity, ultimately for it just really to be little more than another chuck away that's never going to go anywhere early access game? You can't help but feel it falls into one or two categories, really. What's your gut feeling, folks? I mean, I guess if money's no object, it's the kind of game you pick up just to say, yeah, I tried it, you know. I gave it a tickle. I gave it a tickle. I think that was an overhead, wasn't it? I like the combat. I think the combat's actually pretty cool. I think I could, to be honest, I would love to have, in fact, to tell you what I would love to see, is like a little training mode. So you could do this without dying. Just a little combat trainer. Because I actually really enjoy it. Oh, what the hell? That might, what's that? Oh, that's somebody else's. That's not mine, is it? I hope it's not mine, anyway. Not that I care, but... Where was that attack coming from there? Like, that one's a right-hand side, isn't it? That one's a left-hand side. Maybe I I might actually be misreading the overheads, you know. I would be willing to say that is having a huge impact. Maybe the overheads actually look like those right-hand attacks. They're not as obviously telegraphed as I thought. I think to be honest, Conan is I would go so far as to say in a significantly better place than this. But I wasn't around when Conan released, and I heard nothing but bad things about Conan when it released. Like, as in, it was absolutely just off the charts, unprecedented, epic failure. I didn't play Conan probably, I don't even know, 18 months maybe after it came out? It might even have been a bit longer. I legit have no recollection, really. But, why is my axe not coming out? Right, here we go. Right, that was terrible, mate. I don't get it. I just do not get that. It's, I don't know. Maybe if they get too close, you just can't block them. Is there a first person view? I think there is, yeah. I'm sure I clicked something and ended up in first person earlier, mate. Sure I did. I should stop playing about with combat. So sorry, guys. I actually quite like the combat. It's like, so I'd actually really like to have a trading mode so that I could actually see just exactly what it is that feels off at times. Sometimes you get this beautiful flow to it, and you just feel like everything's registering exactly as it should. And then you get a little back-to-back chain, and you think, I swear that was a good block, you know? I swear that felt good. But actually it just smashes you right in the face. I like the bandaging system. That bandaging system's nice. That risk versus reward, heal over time. Durability and everything on weapons feels good. Yeah, that's weird. You see, that was a good block to the left, I felt. Yeah, I mean, if it was a toss-up between this and Ark right now, today, if I had to put money down, I wouldn't... sorry, not Ark, Conan. I would definitely go with Conan. Conan's definitely got a layer of polish to it. Well, I haven't played that for 18 months, to be honest. But even then, it had a layer of polish. The combat, for example, I really, really like Conan combat. The way it felt different with the different weapons, the different armor. The building, the building in Conan, you know, I never really fully explored that, and I have to say, well, when I go back, that is what I'll be looking, you know, I think to enjoy is get a little bit of the content done, you know, get back into the game, but ultimately play about with the. Oh, I need someone. Oh my god! Oh, you can't break out of it, I don't think. Oh, I don't think you can break out of the heal animation. That was a left-hand block. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Ed, are you still in chat? Did you notice anything weird about the combat, dude? I don't know whether... I honestly don't know whether it's me being really, really bad at it, but I get the combat system. I'm not sitting here confused as to how it works. I'm getting what I feel is the correct block in for the left or right attack. I just keep getting hit. Kaiser, thank you for the 22, mate. Thank you very, very much for the 22, my friend. How are you, Kaiser? How's it all going in this horribly complicated world, mate? I like seeing them up on the silhouette, all Planet of the Apes style. It's kind of like a really cool... Sort of like you're very much, you know, you're very much at the... Oh, hang on a minute. Did I not just make a load of bandages? I have to remake them. Yeah, it's really weird, Ed, because like I said, you know, the actual, you know, block to the left, block to the right, overhead block. It's, in fact, I'll tell you what, mate, I'm going to say it as it is, there is a problem. I've just noticed it. There's a freaking massive problem. You see the difference between what we just did there and what we were doing earlier, guys? And now it's back to normal, look. Did you see what just happened there? See, that's perfect. Look, left, right, up, right, right, up, left, right, up. Did you see what happened a minute ago? It's like he kind of like switched between them, even though I absolutely so that was an overhead, wasn't it? That's an overhead. That's an overhead. No, I actually, I don't know what that was. God damn it! God damn it! I really like the combat. The combat is actually really, really cool. I think there's something like that snaps you out. So even if you keep panning the mouse to the right, it's like suddenly it just flicks. It's like it suddenly thinks you're trying to take the mouse up. I wonder if there's like it's a bit like having a dead zone on an analog stick, isn't it? And I suppose you naturally, I suppose to some degree it's because you're trying to move the camera to track the target. It's like I said earlier, if you've got a target that's tracking to the right of you, but you want to block to the left, you've got to come away from your target acquisitioning, haven't you? Yeah, I mean, you know, that's always going to be tricky to get used to, but there's something else going on, I think. But I think they could fine tune it. I mean, I think the combat could become. I could see PvP being a lot of fun. And a lot of raging. A hell of a lot of raging. You're right, Pim. You wonder why the games are always in the desert. They run these games in the desert for one reason. Because it's fucking cheap to make a game in a desert, mate. Textures, renders, culling, LODs, billboards. Piece of piss in a desert, mate. Absolute piece of piss. All you need is a bit of crappy vegetation here and there, which ain't going to cause any major issues in the rendering pipeline, and some fucking rocks, mate. That's why there's loads of games set in deserts, bro. It's very quick to get something like this up and running, mate. Very quick compared to the alternatives. You regret telling us about this game? How come, bro? I've quite enjoyed this, dude. I mean, I wouldn't, if I'd spent 30 quid on it, I'd be fucking fuming, mate. Not gonna lie, Paloa. You know what I mean? I wouldn't go spending like 30 quid. Definitely not. If they'd released it early access at $12.99, I'd be saying, you know what? That seems pretty reasonable. You know, early access, 12 quid. Jump on with a couple of mates. You know, 3 of you for 30 quid. You know, do a little pack, 3 pack for 30. Charging 30 quid for this? Daylight robbery, mate. Absolute daylight robbery from what I've seen. Absolutely does not justify the point of entry, I wouldn't have thought. Not for me. Not for me. I'm not saying other people, you know, that really want that, you know, that big PvP gank experience, you know, that they might be all over it, but... Still at home, are you, Kaiser? So, how is it all going? I mean, are you managing to occupy your time, Kaiser? Let me just try something. See if I sort of leg it and try and consume a bandage. They still can't really catch up with you, can they, by the looks of it? That was an overhead, wasn't it? Let me just try something. Let's see what happens if we turn and run. It doesn't look like they necessarily get a free hit in. I really would just want to go toe-to-toe with one of them instead of 2 of them. Go for the kill on that. Overhead. Oh, come on! That was an overhead, right? I didn't get the tell wrong on that, did I? I swear that was an overhead attack. Well, to be fair, Polo, well, we're really in the beginning zone, mate. I mean, look at this dude's thing. I mean, you can't criticise the game because we've only been playing for 2 hours and I'm playing with a combat. I mean, unless you've seen more, in which case... Oh, shit. Oh, gosh. Oh, God, did I just loot? Oh, I think I just robbed another player's loot. He's going to be pissed. Oh, God, I don't even know what I got a hammer or something. See, that's it. I'm now really confused as to what is overhead swings and what isn't overhead swings, you know? I think they need to make the tells a bit easier. It's like the right attack very much looks like the overhead attack to me. Not so much with the normal chimpanzees, but for the more heavily armored ones. I quite like the Planet of the Apes vibe. I do like that. I actually quite like the fact that I'm up against that enemy type. I mean, I don't know if the game has got a lore, if there's any sort of, I don't know, I'm not expecting magic or anything, but I don't know if there's anything to come. Maybe later on you can imagine someone said there were no human enemies, but I could sort of see that being done. I'm just going to attack one more, because I actually am slightly obsessed with the... Oh, wait, what's going on? Oh, damn, I'm out of water. Let's go and see if we can take the water from somebody else's walker. I don't think it flies below R, but he's still coming. Owned by Grim, so I can't. Doesn't look like I can do anything with it, so I'm gonna die, unfortunately, guys. So hang on, then. Where's my walker? Actually, that's a really good point. Where the hell is my walker? I'm gonna die. Oh, it's over there. Oh, damn. I'm gonna die before I get there. I've not got used to the scale on the map, have I? I know, Grum and Grim. We should have made allies, shouldn't we? We're not gonna make it, guys. Well, we've given it a go. We've streamed it for, what, about 2.5 hours? Closing remarks, I guess. What do I think of it? You know what, guys? I'm going to say it as it is. You know me. I ain't going to piss around. It ain't worth it, mate. Not because there's anything actually the matter with it. It's just too early days, man. I've not seen any one well-polished mechanic today. The game's got possibility, but why put money down on a possibility? You've got other games out there, and I'm gonna be honest, from what little I've heard, and Ed, please, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but my prediction sounds very much like Ed's experience. So what I predicted to happen probably once we leave the tutorial zone. I think you'll have a respite tomorrow. I think what will happen, lots of people are going to pick it up because there's going to be loads of streamers playing it, and we all like to be in on the latest cool thing, right? And everyone's going to be busy just trying to get a foothold in the world, and there'll be almost like this parlay going on for the first couple of days. And then the game that you're slowly starting to enjoy by the end of the week will be an absolute, complete and total gank fest. And I can't honestly say anything feels polished enough for me to want to pursue it for any considerable length of time at this stage in development. Conceptually, I would say, yeah, there's something here. I personally like the combat. Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Oh, that was some nice loot there. I will be back. I think I will absolutely add it to the list of games that I'd really like to check out. I just can't honestly say 30 quid is legit for an early access game. I'm sick and tired of early access games trying to ask what is essentially the same as what is a AAA title in many ways. I need to vote with my wallet, and I would do. Have they got a good game on their hands? I think they have. Can they turn it into something? I don't know, because I don't know what Donkey Crew have done before. I don't know who is part of that dev team. You know, conceptually, I love the walkers. I think the walkers are going to be... I mean, these are brilliant. I mean, just look at them. They're gorgeous. They feel great. There's just something really cool about being able to get off this, come over here, cook my food up, boil up some water and carry on. And, you know, later on, there's going to be loads of other things. I'm sure that we can craft and make and, you know, get somebody else to jump in with you. I think you'll have a ton of fun. If it was £15, you get 2 copies of the game, one for you, one for a friend, 30 quid, bish bash bosh. I think I'd recommend it for £30. I just can't. I just can't. I'm sorry, I just banged the microphone. I think 30 quid's just asking too much. So the wings are actually sour. So is that how? So that's how you can travel quicker. I think they'd have done much better to drop the price to £15 in this week when the world's gone mad. Drop it to 15 quid, and I think loads of people would have just picked it up without even batting an eyelid. £30 I think is just too much. Yeah, that's the way I feel, Smatanol. Yeah. Yeah. I'll keep an eye on it though. I will definitely keep an eye on it. There's a lot of stuff here that gives me vibes of Conan. It'd be nice to know what the other environments are like as well. It just doesn't feel smooth. It doesn't feel like they've actually got the game they're trying to make. It feels very much this is the skeleton and the meat and the flesh needs to be put onto those bones. And I'll tell you what, I think if they can do that, and this is the big issue, isn't it? If they can do that, I reckon they could have a really cracking game here. You know, if they can balance out the issues with ganking in some way, shape, or form, you know, to encourage people not to pick on new players, I think I'd enjoy it. Survival, open world, and crafting, the three horsemen of the gaming apocalypse. Yeah, it's even things like the like I said, that I know it sounds silly, but little things like this, the fact that 1 and 2 left and right hand here, and then it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 over there, and it's almost like because they've had to split them so we can see our character down here. I don't know if I can zoom in and out. I mean, you can. So it just seems. It all just seems so off-center. It all just seems like a heads-up display that's kind of just been knocked up without any real thought about it. The fonts and things, you know, and some of the text is so tiny. I can't remember what it was we were looking at. So something to do with the walker, wasn't it? If you come in here and... I can't remember what it was, actually. Was it storage or something? Upgrades, wasn't it? You know, the fact that this stays over this screen when it doesn't need to be. I mean, look at that text there. No, it really is early access, isn't it? Yeah, look at that over there. Look at that. There's someone with the sails over there. Look. You can see how much faster that's moving. Look, loads faster than mine. Loads faster. The UI is an atrocity, but that's the difference. Yeah, I mean, look at Ark's beautiful font, for example. It's a really hard one because I actually would honestly say I'd recommend it. I can foresee a lot of people tomorrow morning with the world in chaos jumping on this with a friend and playing it while they're having a chinwag on Discord and having a huge amount of fun with it. It's a game that is absolutely bread and butter co-op play. And before you know it, you spoke to your mates on the phone and they pick it up and suddenly you got a gang of 3 or 4 of you playing it. And I honestly think you're going to have fun. I think it's going to put a smile on your face. I just think it's going to be relatively short-lived, and I think for 30 quid, I'd like to see more. I'd like to see a little bit more finesse, even with what I've seen. The UI, the fonts, the help, the tooltips, a little bit of refinement with the combat, you know, network latency, whatever it is. I mean, don't forget, it is another thing, and I don't want to like burst anyone's bubble, but I bet there's hardly anyone playing it at the minute. So how are these servers going to handle it tomorrow? I don't know. You tell me, because I won't be playing it tomorrow. Well, I might play it on the evening for a little bit just to see how it's running, but you know, it's a bit of an unknown quantity at the minute. Anyway, ladies and gents, it was mentioned a few times in today's Minecraft stream, so I did reach out and they were kind enough to send the code through, so I thought we'd do what we normally do. We'll give an honest first impressions. For those of you that are worried about content, I know you mentioned it. I think there's loads of other stuff. I've barely scratched the surface. Everything I've done in 2.5 hours, you guys will do in 35, 40 minutes. I honestly believe that. I'm sure there's a ton of content. 3 or 4 of you will rip through those camps and have a lot of fun doing it and having some downtime. If any of you do get it, let us know on Discord, because maybe we could play it together and have a completely different experience. Not promising I'm going to stream it or anything, but £30, a lot of money. 15 quid, I'd have sat here and said go for it. 100%, just go for it. You give it a blast. If you've got nothing else on your radar, hit it up. Anyway, I'll leave you there. It's been a very enjoyable evening. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for an absolutely amazing 48 hours here on Twitch. Just absolutely so utterly proud to be a part of this community. Thank you all. Thank you all so very much. Kaiser, thank you for the 22 months earlier, my friend. Thank you ever so much for that. Oh my god, LFG. I don't think I saw LFG's sub. Oh, Jesus, dude, I feel so terrible. LFG, you still out there, bro? God damn it. I don't think I said thank you for the 33 months and the Prime, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Kaiser, thank you for the 22 and the Prime. I am so sorry if you're out there, mate. I feel an absolute toad, mate. An absolute toad, LFG. I hate it when that happens. I always catch it at the end of the stream as well. And then Streamlabs is kind enough to tell me that it was at least an hour ago that it came through. God damn it, Grum. I'm so sorry, LFG. Big shout out to you, bro. I'll see if I can get in touch with you on Discord, mate. So sorry, man. Massive shout out to you. On that note, if you want to come and join us, have a chin wag about this or Minecraft or any of the other games that we're playing generally in the community, ! Discord in chat will get you a link to the Discord server. Come and post an introductions if you've not been there before, just so I know you've joined or have expressed an interest in joining. I'll sort out your posting permissions normally within about 20 minutes when I've got a cup of coffee in front of me. And ! Twitter will get you a link to the Twitter feed. We normally tweet out a few minutes before we go live each and every single day here on Twitch. We do stream 7 days a week, starting at 8:15 in the morning through to about 3 o'clock in the afternoon here in the UK. And as a point of reference, it's now 9:30 of an evening. Unusual time for us to be on. We had a little extra stream tonight. And finally, ! YouTube. If you do join us over there, please, please, please do consider a subscription. I would be very, very grateful indeed. And thank you all. Thank you all for a fantastic night. LFG, I'm so glad you're there, man. I hate it when I sign off and I've not been able to say thank you. Honestly, I can't sleep. It stresses me out no end, LFG. Thank you. Thank you for popping up and hopefully accepting my apology. Thank you very much, dude. 33 months is a huge amount of support. Thank you for the Prime, my friend. Thank you. I'll leave it there. You've all been amazing. Thank you for the subs, especially the ones that I spotted. The resubs, the bits, the follows, the donations, and of course the gifted subs throughout tonight's stream. UFO, thank you. I'm going to say it. You're not going to get another thank you in there. Thank you for all the bits, mate. And I look forward to seeing you bright and early tomorrow morning. I'll be on Discord shortly before I head. Well, I'm hoping I haven't got to head out, but before I head to bed, hopefully. But we'll be back here tomorrow morning, 8:15 for some more Minecraft. Ed, really nice to see you. I hope the health is well, mate. I know you've had a lot going on this year already, haven't you? I'll see you all soon. Thank you very much for watching. You stay safe.